Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kyrios, and today I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know to get Lumina. Step 1 in getting Lumina is you're going to return right back to where you got Thorn if you ended up getting it back when it was first released. So to get to the Thorn area, you're going to spawn in the Trossland. You're going to go pretty much straight through the salt mines to go to the transmat beacon right next to the elevator. You're going to hold X, take the transmat beacon up, it'll teleport you away, and you'll be on the cliffside. On the cliffside, you're going to follow the path upwards until you see a little cement railing area. You're going to go kind of like walk on the side of it. You're going to jump up a little and you'll be at a camp. You're going to go kind of towards the back of the camp and there'll be a chest there waiting for you. And that is how you start Lumina. You'll get an exotic quest and you'll get a purple transponder. Now that you've gotten your transponder, it should give you a location on where your next item is. It will be a chest very similar to the one you got to get the exotic quest in the transponder. The following locations it could be at is on Nessus in the Tangled, Sinking Docks on Titan, the Mercury Lighthouse, Spine of Kyrios in the Dreaming City, Io Excavation Site in Giant Scar, and Shaft 13 on the EDZ. And I'll let the chest locations roll so you guys can see how to get the chest on each of the locations.
I swear last summer was like a dream. Feels like last summer was like a dream. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm just trying to figure out what it means. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it means. It's such a tragedy to stay inside on peaceful summer days, but I got nobody calling me, I stay behind the shades. I was thinking about the days, how they weren't even a thing. Wasting hours watching ceilings, clouds passing through the shades. As I wonder why I never said the words I had to say. As I watch the summer slowly fade away with autumn's day. Pink and white and blue and green and warmth that makes me tired. Bright eyes from quiet stares, moments to admire. Now the haze is in my memory, just places that I used to be. I wish I could return, but know that I could never stay. No, I can't call it a home, it's just a stop along the way. And I don't know where I'm going, but it seems I'll be okay. Last summer was like a dream, feels like last summer was like a dream. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm just trying to figure out what it means. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it means. Rain don't fall like it used to. The sun gets hotter every year. The people that I know slowly moving away. They're moving towards everything that I have feared. Autumn fades back into the winter. The winter fades back into the spring. When the summer comes around, it will go around again. It will all be just like a dream. Summer is like a dream. Like a dream, like a dream, like a dream. Summer is like a dream. It's all just a dream.
Find your chest to your transponder, you'll then be greeted with another quest to generate 250 orbs. If you're a hunter, I suggest Night Stalker. If you're a warlock, you could probably use Nova Bomb with Skull of Ahamkara or Stormcaller. If you're a Titan, literally use whatever, but you're going to need to generate 250 orbs. Doesn't matter how you do it. I also highly suggest you put on Masterwork weapons because that will help as you get multi-kills. And I highly suggest you do this in Escalation Protocol because I will let you know why in step 4. Once you've generated 250 orbs, you'll then be granted Rose, a legendary hand cannon with 0 perks on it, and 3 other legendary quests that you need to complete to continue. The first is a 50,000 score Nightfall, the second one is getting kills without reloading your weapon, and the third is to complete 35 Escalation Protocols, Blind Wells, or Black Armory Forges. Now from my experience, to get progress towards the 35 encounters using Blind Well, you have to complete the entirety of the well itself. Each of the smaller wells do not count to the 35 progress, which makes it completely inefficient. Black Armory Forges is iffy. Half the time I matchmake, I don't even get teammates, so don't bother. Do Escalation. Each single level of Escalation counts for 1 of the 35 you'll need. So you'll do 5 full-length escalations, 1 to 7. You'll do it 5 times, and you'll be done. And it's pretty enjoyable. You get to spam supers and heavy. It's a lot of fun. Now for the kills without reloading, you'll get that done during Escalation. There's really not anything you need to do to try and get it. Just don't reload. Just use all the bullets in your gun, and you'll get it done by the time your encounters are done. Now for the 50k Nightfall, I suggest using a burn that is suitable to the strike, grounded, and a 100 level handicap. That should be able to allow you to get 50k. If it does not, add an extra negative modifier. Do not add any positives, as that will decrease your score multiplier, and you want that as high as possible to get the 50k. Once you've completed those 3 quests, you'll now be guaranteed another one, which asks you to complete activities around the solar system using Rose with other people using Rose to get more progress. Now, if you've looked at the LFG recently since the quest's been out, you'll see that a lot of people are matchmaking for Menagerie. Now, this is probably the most efficient way to do it because you have 6 people, all of them use Rose, and once you complete a normal Menagerie run, you'll get 35% done towards that quest. And you need 100%, so that is roughly 3 clears, but it's more than what you need. LFG, make sure everyone's using Rose, and you'll get it done very, very quickly. Once you've cleared your menagerie runs, you're going to get another quest step that requires you to generate 50 more orbs, get roughly 10 to 20 hand cannon kills in the Crucible, and kill one invader without them hurting any of your teammates. So essentially you're going to want the Not On My Watch medal that you get in Gambit. If you have Izanagi's Burden, that works great. If you have 1000 Voices, that works great. Truth, again, great. Just make sure you're aware of the spawns and that you can kind of predict where he's going to be, so it's super easy for you to get that one kill. All you need is one for that invader. Again, you'll need 10 to 20 hand cannon kills in the Crucible and 50 orbs generated. Pretty simple, just a little tedious. Now you're granted the final step of the Lumina quest, where you are required to run the Will of 1,000 strike and shoot 11 crystals around the strike. Now don't worry, there's way more than 11, but you need to shoot at least 11. So when you pull out your rose, you'll get something called, like, it was like something Gardener's buff or whatever. You'll see it on the side of your screen, Gardener's Touch, when you hold out your rose. That means you have destroyed your 11 crystals. Simply finish the strike, kill Zol, and you will be granted Lumina. Alright, and with that concludes the Lumina quest guide. I hope you guys enjoyed and found it informational. I really wanted to do a longer video with the guide and the review. However, just the guide itself took a while to get all the information correct and accurate and edited together. So unfortunately, the review part of the weapon will come in a day's time, roughly. I want some more time with it. I want to make sure I understand some of its quirks, and I want to test it out with some of my friends before I give like my true opinion. So I'm sorry about that. It's going to be a little longer, but I hope this guide helps you at least obtain the weapon. You guys can mess around with yourself, form some more opinions for yourself, and not just someone spewing them to you. I'd like to say again, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.